going on, everybody? I'm Jabby Kaway, joined by Laquan Bennett. We are watching the Summer Game Fest live stream 2023, and we don't know what we're about to watch. There's a Street Fighter thing that we're about to look at. I was kind of scanning the live stream to see what we should check out, and we saw like a robot Ryu, and I was like, oh, well, we should probably look at that. This video will be a collection of the stuff that I feel like you guys might be most interested in. Hit the subscribe button, bell icon, all notifications, vote this up, let YouTube know you're enjoying what you're watching. Here we go, Hadouken.
Last week marked the release of Street Fighter 6, a game we featured last year at Summer Game Fest. Well, the team at Capcom has an important update to share with you right now.
Okay. What?
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on in Street Fighter anymore, dude.
Cyber Ryu. I'm not gonna lie, it looks cool.
Online game
I
only.
am the Advanced Artificial Intelligence, Leviathan. Welcome to Bikitoa Island.
What is happening in this game?
Triceratops.
I was used to like just punching cars.
And he's got a big ass gun on his back. Terminator Guile.
What the hell?
As bizarre as it looks, I am highly interested.
Exporeal. Is that what it's? Exoprimal. I was reading that wrong. I don't think they did that logo very well.
No.
You should be able to read it at a
Ryu
glance.
from Street Fighter facing off against a dinosaur probably wasn't on your bingo card for today's show.
It was not.
That Street Fighter Cross Exoprimal collab will launch in the fall, with the game coming out on July 14th.
Huh.
Let's assess this real quick. So, what the hell? That's pretty cool. I mean, I never properly got into what's it called, the Metal Gear Revengeance or whatever it's called, the one with Raiden. But I understood the appeal of just being Raiden and slashing stuff up in a very non-Metal Gear kind of way.
Right.
And you're taking Street Fighter characters that you know and love and making them in Transformers or something, or Stones Come to Life. I couldn't tell what the hell was going on, and having them fight dinosaurs and stuff. Like, honestly, the idea is, I think we're in this new generation, especially with things like films like Across the Spider-Verse and whatever. It's like we're in this new generation of Ready Player One. Just do whatever strikes the imagination and let's see what sticks, because it might be awesome. That's my impression of that. Like, who the hell thought of that, and how much money are they going to make?
I think about, Fortnite with all these crazy collaborations and stuff. You can take, like, the Dragon Ball Z characters and pit them up against, like, Thanos or whatever. Initially, I thought about the Street Fighter animated movie from '94.
Okay.
Where they were kind of creating these. Well, I guess
you're an apologist for that movie, right? You like that movie a lot.
No, okay. So we're not talking about the live action.
Oh, you're talking about the animation. No,
Yes.
Street Fighter 2, the animated movie. I got you. Now I'm on the same page.
I'm not an apologist for the '94.
Okay.
There are no apologies necessary for what it really is.
Okay.
Which is a brilliant comedy.
Okay.
Did you see the big old, like, freaking mega cannon that Robot Ryu had on his back while he was fighting and then there was the Triceratops, and there was like a T-Rex and stuff. It just looks like bizarre fun.
Yeah, no, I mean, that's what you're getting.
I'm here for it.
That may actually not be the craziest collaboration on the show today. Check this out.
There's nothing more powerful than imagination. It can shape the fabric of reality, transforming everything you may think you know.
What the hell?
It's just Nicolas Cage.
That's enough. No, that's honestly enough.
It is.
That's right. Nicolas Cage is coming to Dead by Daylight in July. I mean, I don't know how these things happen, but I figured the easiest way to find out is probably to go right to the source. This man's bold creative choices have earned him an Academy Award and a few memes on the internet across more than 4 decades of incredible films. Please join me in welcoming to Summer Game Fest, Nicolas Cage!
Explain yourself.
I gotta say, I feel like Nick Cage is assuming the role in the meme space and whatever it is, the internet love space that Keanu Reeves had. Or like, if not occupying Keanu Reeves' role, occupying the same space.
It's funny you say that because when he was speaking at first in the trailer, I'm like, it really sounds like Keanu Reeves.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Happy to meet you.
Nick, I got to say, welcome to the video game world.
Oh, wow. Yeah, thank you. I'm so happy to be invited to your very, very cool club, everybody.
Finally, I mean, I got to say, this is such a crazy, unexpected collaboration. I got to understand, how did this come about? I mean, some people be like, oh, maybe he'll show up in Fortnite. Maybe he'll be in a Hideo Kojima game. But Dead by Daylight, I mean, how does this happen?
Well, it's a museum of horror, right?
Yes.
And when I make movies, one of my favorite genres is horror. And in this, and in that genre, there's a character, a murderous ghost named Sadako, who I think is amazing. And she made an appearance in this game, so that was good enough for me.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's what's fun is you're playing one of the survivors in this game, and it's cool that, you know, it really is this museum of horror. Michael Myers, you said all these different characters all coming together. And you play yourself, or who do you play?
So I play this heightened, exaggerated version of a film actor named Nick Cage. He's going to a location thinking he's making a movie, and instead he wakes up in the fog. And in the fog, he's surrounded by crows and serial killers, and it's rather amusing. And there's something about it that I think, as a survivor, is like a bonding experience. It's a bit like hide and go seek. You have your 3 other teammates who are survivors with you, and it's teamwork. You're working together to pull through, and I like that. And so that was a large reason for wanting to do it as well, that feeling of bonding with your friends.
And you're fully in for this. I know we heard your voice in there, so you recorded lines for it and everything?
See, I want you to know when you're playing the Nick Cage survivor, I even have, when you're choosing your skins, I even say, always remember to dress to match your talent. I want you to know that you're with me, that we're one, that we're fused. And so it was important to me that everything I do, everything I say, from the scream to the grunt, down to the most minimal, exasperated expression of a sigh, whatever it is, it's my voice, so that we are fused.
Fully method, Nick Cage. I love it. I mean, this is so fun. This game, as you said, is such an awesome kind of, collaboration with so many different characters. For you, I mean, how did you find out about Dead by Daylight? Do you know much about the video game
Somebody
world?
very important in my family is a Dead by Daylight enthusiast,
Okay.
and that really put the hook in, pun intended. See, Dead by Daylight to me was an opportunity to branch out.
If I had to guess, he's talking about his kid. There's no one else. It's got to be one of his kids. Because every time you hear these stories, like whether it's God of War or whatever, it's always the kid who's like, yo, you got to do this. Like, you just have to do this. It's always the kid.
I've never been invited into this space before.
Yeah.
I'm always looking for new adventures. So this to me was like, wow, I can make a whole new audience, meet a whole new audience, and branch out and go on this Dead by Daylight adventure. I didn't say, it took me nothing but a split second to say yes. And speaking about split seconds, what I noticed, excuse me, sinuses, allergies. What I noticed was that every move you make when you're doing this, when you're in the gaming space, it's timed down to the split second. It's a very immersive experience when you're acting out in this space, because every move, every grunt, every sigh you make has to be timed perfectly with the gamer's moves. So that was something that I learned from this, and I'm always looking to learn something.
Well, we love having you in the video game world. We want to see Nick Cage in more games. Thank
you. Thanks, guys.
Nick, thank you so much. Hopefully the first Betty. Nicolas Cage, great to see you, man. Awesome. There you go. Lock it in. Now, for all of you who want to play Nick Cage in Dead by Daylight, the chapter officially comes out on July 25th on PC and console, but PC players can try it earlier by downloading the player test build on July 5th. And here's an exclusive first look at Nicolas Cage in Dead by Daylight.
Walking in the opposite direction where everybody was running.
I don't know what to expect from Dead by Daylight, you know, like in terms of graphics or whatever. There's this whole conversation I've been hearing about lately on YouTube about graphics is kind of ruining the game industry because we keep trying to push it and push it and push it, and it's sort of like we're getting hung up on that and not good gameplay. And so I'm trying not to hold that against anything anymore after hearing that conversation, because it's a good point. You know, we get so like wound up on this. It's like, what about like the actual experience of playing the game? How is that? And so I'm not largely impressed by the graphics, but it could be a lot of fun.
Right. And from all accounts that I hear, it is. There's like good game design nowadays being compatible on and super playable on multiple platforms and multiple generations.
Yeah.
That is a big plus. That's a big indicator of good development.
Being able to play as Nick Cage, I mean, it even really looks like his movement, you know? Like, you can tell he got in that mocap outfit, and, like, they got him, like, and it's kind of ridiculous, but it's awesome.
Yeah,
you know?
Inherently hilarious about the whole situation.
I mean, I like where this is headed. That's all I can say. This world is weird, and it's getting stranger by the day. I know that we had, like, Bruce Willis back in the day with some video games on PlayStation 2 or something like that, or maybe even PlayStation 1. Like, every now and again, we had celebrities in video games.
They had the whole Matrix thing. There was a big thing with.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
Keanu Reeves is like really like
into the Matrix.
Has become part of that, obviously, and then it got reignited with Cyberpunk 2077. So this is exciting. I would never have played this game, but now it's got my attention.
And I feel like if I am playing this game, I would probably play different with a regular survivor versus Nick Cage.
Sure.
Since I'd be fused with Nick Cage.
I'd rather be fused with Nick Cage.
Lately, we've been seeing an incredible number of video game adaptations. But back in 2019, The Witcher on Netflix, inspired by the Witcher book series, showed the potential of well-done adaptations. And later this month, Season 3, Volume 1 arrives, and now it's time for the world premiere of the trailer, introduced by Henry Cavill and the cast.
Oh, snap.
Oh, what?
Hello, Witcher fans. We are all gathered here today to share something with you.
Be sure to tune into The Witcher Season 3. Volume 1 Volume 1 debuts on June 29th, only on Netflix.
Get ready to watch the world premiere of our brand new trailer for Season 3 of The Witcher.
Thanks for tuning in to the Summer Games Fest and enjoy the trailer.
What's this Volume 1 business?
It's coming out in 2 volumes.
Oh, they're trying to stretch out Henry.
It won't get you a statue. But it'll certainly help in keeping you alive.
Little Radiohead going on.
I won't abandon Ciri.
Neutrality has consequences too.
What?
That's from the trailer. That's from one of the Witcher trailers.
Right. Well, that's deeply worrying.
Everything that's happening, it's all connected. And she's at the center of it.
If war is coming, there is no hiding her from it.
You sure about this?
Are you?
Oh my goodness. Oh, nice.
History has a way of repeating itself. The dangers we've seen foretell an even more menacing future. For the first time, I understand real fear.
Whoa.
We're witches.
Is that so?
I think it's ugly. God damn.
I'll never get over how cute they look for monsters. And they're like, no, please don't hurt me. And then, wow. Fangs. Just like a boatload of fangs all up in your business.
I'm extremely happy with that trailer.
Oh, yeah?
Yes.
Good.
Yes. One of the things that I liked about The Witcher Season 1, even the first episode, is they really look towards the games and some of the cinematics for the games for the action design.
Yeah.
There's a particular sort of one-take action sword fight that he has in town. In this trailer, you see, I think it was The Witcher 2, the cinematic for The Witcher 2. You see a direct reference to this completely badass fight sequence in The Witcher 2 cinematic. And yeah, that brought a smile to my face. I'm super pumped for that.
For those of you who have been like following along with our reactions for quite some time, you probably know that I haven't given The Witcher the most glowing reviews. You know, I think that we only have a reaction to season 2. And I told Achara, if you want to continue forward to season 3 without me, that's totally fine. But looking at this trailer, I'm actually curious about watching it. So I'm like, maybe I have to get back on board and renege on what I told her before, because it's like, this does look really exciting. Like, the action looks really good. You know, after all the drama that went on, it kind of colors my feelings and impression and approach with the content.
Understandable.
You know what I mean? For instance, I haven't been like a diehard Zack Snyder fan ever of his content, but with all the shit that went down with Henry Cavill in the DC universe, I'm like, now I want Henry Cavill back. What the hell? You know what I mean?
I know exactly what you mean.
And so with this, knowing with the drama that went on with this, I'm like, I gotta show up. Right. And root for the guy. And I guess they're like kind of stretching it out because he's leaving.
Very possibly.
That's the only thing that I mean, Netflix is known for doing this kind of thing. They did it with Stranger Things,
right?
Which is still, going. I don't think they set out to do a volume 1 and 2 initially. I think that with the drama, with the backlash of having Thor's brother, it's like, okay, we got to make this last. I don't think The Witcher with Michelle Yeoh performed very well.
It did not, and it wasn't really received very well either.
That's what I'm saying. Right. Yeah, like people were unhappy. I think that a lot of that was informed by people's rage over what happened with Henry Cavill and how he's been treated in this production.
Yeah, I'm certain that was a factor, yeah.
And so I'm just wondering if it's at all possible for them to renege on what they decided to do and maybe, acquiesce to what Henry Cavill wants, which is to just have it more direct in the direction of the source material and not going off on this off the beaten path and this other thing that the showrunners want to do.
I don't know. After as much time that's passed, that seems rather unlikely.
Dude, we got Nick Cage in a video game. I feel like anything is possible now.
Anything is possible.
Anything is possible. We had a redux of the Justice League, like we got the Zack Snyder Justice League. I feel like literally we are in an age where anything is possible. We screamed about Sonic's face, and that got fixed. Anything is possible if you shout loud enough. I feel like we will still get a redo of Game of Thrones season 10 or 8, whatever is it. How many seasons were there? Season 8 seasons. Yeah, we'll get a redo of season 8.
Well, yeah, I said it's unlikely. I didn't say it was impossible. I guess we'll see.
Hello, AI. Okay, you guys, that concludes our, whatever this video is, it became. So hopefully you enjoyed that. And we're going to continue watching the Summer Game Fest live stream. And if there's anything else that's, worthwhile from our reactions, we'll put that out today or tomorrow. Thanks again for hanging out. I'm Jabby Koay. This is
Laquan Bennett.
Peace out.